Hello, my name is Jake from Firestorm Games.
And my name's Paul.
We're here today to talk to you about World of Tanks, which has just arrived brand new from our delivery.
So, the brand new World of Tanks core set miniatures game. What can you tell us about this one so far?
Okay, so it's for 2 or more players. You can play multiplayer games with it. It'll take about half an hour for 2 people to play a normal size game, longer with more players or with bigger forces. It's set in World War II, and it is set in the World of Tanks universe. So that means you don't have to have an all-Soviet army. You can mix and match. But if you and your friends want to play a narrative game where one of you takes, I don't know, all Axis, one takes all British, you can. So let's have a look at what's in the box, because we're really excited here. Wow, there's loads of stuff in there. Okay, so the first thing that stands out to me, it jumps out, is the pre-built miniatures. Okay, so those of you who have played X-Wing, you're spoiled. We love it. We're used to it. You open your pack, you can play with it straight away, your miniatures are built. But pretty much everything else out there, we have to build it. So this is absolutely fantastic that we are able to crack open our copy of World of Tanks and start playing almost straight away with these pre-built miniatures.
I'm quite taken by this pack here that says open this pack first.
Oh, okay, we've got to do that.
Okay, so
You have to take the plastic out and punch it from below.
that's probably going to be the best way to do it.
It is, because they want you to
Whoa!
make a mess.
Okay, so open this pack first here. So let's see what we've got. So open this pack first. Let's see what we have here. This seems to be the equipment.
Yeah, so these are the basic equipment that it recommends you start with for your first game.
What we've got here is we have the gun rammer, the enhanced gun laying drive, camouflage net, binocular telescope, large repairs kit, spool liner. The artwork on these is absolutely fantastic.
It is, and if you notice, top right on the one you use flip past, they've got nationality symbols on them. So if any of the items are limited to only be usable, there you go, certain factions, then that's where you find out.
Smooth ride. Recon basics, safe stowage, snapshot, and repair.
There you go. So on top of that, we've also got a full deck of upgrades, which you can stick together and not pull apart. There you go. But there is a full deck of upgrades. So as you play more, you can customize your forces, loads. The number on the back, you notice, that's the points cost. So when you turn up to play, you bring your force with you. You have the upgrades ready. All your upgrades go into play face down, so they're secret until you start using them. There are a few exceptions. If there's a light bulb icon, they have to start the game face up, which is really cool.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. So let's discuss some of the other components in the box.
What have we got here? So we see another deck of cards there.
That's the one.
This one here. Whoop. There's another deck of cards here. So what we got?
That's your damage deck. Again, anyone who's played X-Wing, this will be familiar with you. Anybody who hasn't, in a lot of games, you just do a wound. So 40k, Sigma, lots of games like that, you do wounds and that's the end of it. In this, your damage have specific special rules as well.
Looks like that one went right through.
That's it. So that's a 2 damage hit. So that's the special rule is double damage.
Oh,
All 3. Yeah.
All the flavor text is really nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of effort that's gone into the production of this game to really immerse you in what you're doing and what you're playing.
Engine damaged.
Yeah.
Turret jammed. So literally anything can go wrong.
That's it.
And bailed out there as well. We're done for. Get out.
But it is repairable, right?
Yeah.
So you do have the opportunity to repair certain damages and get rid of them.
Ah, very cool.
So let's swap. The next set of cards I got for you are the ones that correspond to the tanks.
Oh, very nice. With the Cromwell here. The M4a1 Sherman.
Yep.
Oh, go on, you need to pronounce this one for me.
Turn it over, I think. It's a Panzer Alf. So Alf's is Mark, I think. So Panzer Mark H.
And T-34. I know that one. I can say that.
Yeah, just about, yeah.
And here, I suppose this is the stats for the cards as well.
Correct, yeah. So you've got attack, initiative, movement speed. The binoculars is initiative. The sword is your attack.
It's quite clear.
Yeah,
it's quite nice.
You've got damage resistance as well. On the bottom, you've got the pictures of the crew. So those give you the slots available that you can upgrade your vehicle with. Top left is your nationality or your faction. So
cost here as well. How does that factor in?
So a standard small game you play with 50 points. So you turn up with maybe 1 tank.
So this is the big boy then?
Yeah, Cromwell's pretty cool. It's not a Tiger, but bigger games go up to 200 points.
Oh, very nice.
I think we've got to look at the miniatures. So some people out there will already be familiar with Battlefront miniatures and Gale Force 9 as they make Flames of War, Team Yankee. But they do make really, really good quality miniatures. Their plastics are absolutely superb, and they come pre-built and pre-primed. So the 4 tanks we have here, as you can see, you can tell them all apart straight away. So if you're a history buff, you probably know how many rivets are on a Cromwell. I don't. But I can immediately tell which one is which. So I can see that these are all different factions. You'll learn very quickly the silhouettes, but there you go. Paul's already worked out which one is the unpronounceable panzer. You have a guess?
I think it is this one because it's on the picture.
There we go, yes.
So even a layman like me who knows absolutely nothing about war, tanks and history can even just jump straight in.
That's it, yep. He's 2 for 2. Got 50-50.
Oh, this one.
There we go. Yeah, if you get this one wrong, I won't forgive you. So, yeah, it reinforces again. If you're really into this period in time, so this history, this theatre of war, then there's loads for you. But even if you're not, even if you just have a passing interest or you just want to play a game casually for fun, you can. It's all there, ready, very accessible. Or the iconography we've stated is really good. And as Paul's pointed out, there's a lot of other games where a lot of the miniatures look very similar. It's quite difficult to work out what's what. If it's not yours, for your opponent, having the images on the card's really, really good. Like that a lot.
So we've got some dice.
Got some dice, yeah. Let's see if we can get a nice little roll of some dice.
Oh, okay. So what we've got here. So this is the exciting side of the dice here, the blank side.
Yep, 3 blanks, 2 hits, and then that's it. The World of Tanks logo is the critical hit, so you can do extra effects off that one.
Excellent.
It comes with plenty to start playing. It's not like a lot of other games where you are throttled for dice and have to go out and buy an extra set straight away. There are enough to
We move these just out of the way. Be able to see what was in the box as well.
Yeah.
Is that some pop-out terrain?
Yes. So here you go.
Whoa!
Popped it already.
Straight on there. So that's nice to know as well. It's nice to know straight away that you've got terrain in the box that you can just start playing with.
That's it. Any kitchen table you can start playing this game on, and the terrain here being 2D and included means you can just start playing. You've got damage tokens. The arrow you're punching out is the range ruler. So the speed is how many times you can move.
Oh, that's good. So like, it doesn't even really matter particularly of distance. It's just this will be
That's it, yep. So
the movement.
I'll give you a quick example. This one here. If you want to move, you can put this down almost anywhere you like. So I'm going to go off this way. And when I drive, I have to end, so I'm flat against it. But not necessarily like that. I could end up flat against it like this. All good. But I cannot go tweet here just to try and get a couple of extra inches of movement off it. Not allowed. So
damage counters there as well. And I suppose these are the ones if you've lost it.
Yeah, so vehicles, when they are destroyed, they don't always come off the board with a big explosion. You can leave damage markers on them, so they are a wreck, basically. Some missions, they can become objectives.
Awesome.
These ones here I really like, so I'm going to hand you a couple of these. There you go. These are speed markers. So some games I've played where speed matters, you can get into discussions. Didn't that go 3? No, I went 2. And it can be awkward. I don't like arguments amongst friendship groups. So here's your markers. You just pop them down. Did your tank go speed 2, 3, or 1? And it has an effect on the gameplay.
Oh, fantastic. So what else have we got here?
Okay, so we've got one last bit before the rulebook. This is the advertising. However, there's 2 really cool things. Number 1, this code down here, which we're not going to show you too much of. That will give you access to the vehicles you have purchased in World of Tanks. So these miniatures you've purchased, you can then go and get access to them in World of Tanks.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And that's an upcoming release schedule coming. So as you can see, there's plenty more coming for this. I know it looks like they're releasing a lot of the same tank, but they are different.
Do we have? I think we have some of the expansions here already that are ready with this on launch.
Let's just show off 4 of these. So these arrived with the core set. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 per faction. They all come with the codes in as well, which I thought was really cool. So you can play with them in World of Tanks. They're a complete set. So the miniature is built, the cards are in there for that vehicle, and there are some upgrades too.
Excellent. Okay.
There are more releases due in December and then all through next year.
Oh, brilliant. Well, let's take a look at the book itself.
So the book itself is beautiful. I opened it up and was expecting it to be clear and efficient, which it is. But they've really put a lot of effort into examples here. I think a lot of manufacturers are seeing that people enjoy games a lot more when they know how to play them and there's not arguments with rules interpretation.
And it's nice to get the quick reference. Oh, how does that work exactly? So
that's it, yeah. Back page full of really useful information while you're playing.
Okay, so what have we got here? So
quick flick through. So that's the anatomy of a card. That's what comes in the core set, what the icons mean.
It's really clear in the first place, isn't it, how they've managed to get everything down there, so you can quickly see what everything means.
That's it. That's what upgrades me. There's the light bulb icon I was saying about. That's what your tokens are for. The production really is clear and crisp here.
Yeah, so
I
we can
haven't found
see
a spelling mistake yet.
exactly what you were saying there about the distance
movement.
marker, so nice and clear.
And there goes an example of how to and how not to do it, all in one picture.
Oh, that's excellent. So it looks like you can really learn how to play this and pick it up and open up and play within 15 minutes.
Yeah, I would say that. Once you've got the rules read, it will take you a few minutes to explain to an opponent how to play, and you can get them into this game.
Oh, fantastic. Right. Well, that's brilliant. So, World of Tanks miniatures game. Available now, I believe, from firestormgames.co.uk.
That's it, yeah, it's just arrived. So links will be in the description below. If you want a copy, please grab one quick. The core set will sell like crazy. The initial supply of the expansions is limited, but more are due back in December.
Okay, well, thanks very much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.